For me, it doesn't. You know, like I mean, I know, you know, the fight I have in front of me. You know, I know, you know. I mean, I'm the champion for a reason. You know, and I'm defending my title. So you know, that's all the motivation and everything I need.
Because a lot of athletes, they function off of that stuff. They look to grab for any little thing. And why do you not need that stuff?
I don't know. It just has never done anything for me. Like I said, I know where I'm at in my career. You know, I know, you know, I hold the title, and you know, I mean, I stay quiet. I put in the work, and I know, you know, I put in. I've had a great camp for this fight, and you know, I'm gonna show it come Saturday.
Was that I don't know, I guess an awkward moment when it was like you were thinking to yourself, what is my favorite moment? It's the Márquez knockout. You didn't want to be disrespectful, but was that kind of like an awkward moment when it came up? And
not awkward. It's just there's so many moments of like Manny in his career. Like I mean through what it seems like decades. You know, like so it's just trying to find out like, man, like what is my favorite moment. I didn't grow up I wasn't a crazy big Pacquiao fan, but I've watched, you know, like so many of his fights.
So it wasn't gamesmanship that you picked that bout. It wasn't a little bit of gamesmanship where you didn't want to kind of give him that satisfaction of being a fan.
Not necessarily. It's just it really was like, man, I grew up. I was a really big Márquez fan. You know, like his style, everything he like, the way he fought. And yeah, I mean, I remember that like exactly where I was when I watched that fight with my family. I said I was like 16 or 17, and it stunned everybody.
What is the chances this fight ends the same way?
Like I said, I mean, if it happens, it happens. You know, I'm going there with bad intentions. You know, I know I'm ready. I know I'm looking sharp, and you know, like I never go in there like looking for a knockout. But yeah, you know, I know we're both going to be in there with bad intentions.
What are your thoughts on Fundora Tszyu?
I think it's going to be another banger. You know, I wouldn't even be surprised if it's just as bloody as the first one. But I'm leaning with Tszyu on the rematch.